right, guys, Red Alert 2 World Cup action coming at you. We got Blitz, we got 2v2, we're on the pit, we got the Pro Division. It's going to be an epic one. Here are the brackets. We are in the bottom one, so we have Team Luke. Team Luke, the Jedi here on the right side. He's out of the US of A. He's backed by Root in the bottom right. Root is a really, really strong coming in the pro scene Blitz player. He's the 6th highest rated ELO Blitz player in the world right now. And they are facing off against Kian, Team Kian, the Octo Kid in red up in the top left out of Russia, backed by Beta. Beta, the Wolverine Panther. The Wolverine Panda? I forget. His avatar hasn't been made yet. But if you guys are on YouTube, you'll see his avatar, so don't worry. So Beta's down the bottom left. So Team Kian left side, Team Luke right side, 2v2. This is gonna be all right. Let's just buckle in and get ready for the insanity here. So the oils do double produce, you guys. So the oils are producing double. So 1 oil equals 2 oils. There's not that much building space, so I did that so that the players don't have to build a bunch of oils and they run out of space to build other stuff. Also, I did it because it's gonna be wild to keep the hype real. The hype is going to be nuts. Action. You can pump so early. I don't know what these guys are going to come up with. Double Soviet on the left side is really scary to me. I think with this kind of money, you can get Eagles out so early. But of course, resisting the early Soviet pressure is going to be everything here. Root already in trouble. Kian and Beta going down to the bottom right side. They definitely had a plan here to get down and put some pressure on that allied player. Looks like they are going to hold the position. I like this from Root. He's got GIs and GGIs to help hold. And yeah, no offensive value there. So the right side holding nicely here. The Soviets, 2 Soviets here, the Team Kian, they got to get some early action out of this. You know, as the mid-late game comes, you got to think the allied player is going to be so scary with this double economy once they can get their Eagles going. But yeah, Root is going to need at least a couple more oils first, though. So lots of rhinos, lots of fodder. Kian, Team Kian here with a very obvious strategy to come hard and fast. Dogs everywhere. So many dogs. All right, here we go. Here we go. Paradrop now defensively. Action shifting up to Luke's side, and now a little base stretch. So we're going to see Kian posture up in the middle here. There is enough room for a naval yard here, but even if you don't build the naval yard, just having that middle map control is definitely nice. Okay, pushing uphill here a little bit into these sentry guns. Desolators now to the front line for Kian. Desolator's going to push in. Root now with the Rockies to help try to thin out these Desolators. A lot of pressure here on the top left. It's just madness. It's just madness. Desolator's pushing in. Ooh, nice Deso hits there. Luke Z's Rhino's definitely going to take some hits. Now a lot of smoking Rhinos in that group. We'll see if Kian can get some value behind it. Kian is severely out-tanked this position. Surprised to see him push. Beta's on a smoke break bottom left. I don't know what Beta's doing down here. You know, it's going to come down to communication. 2v2 is all about synergy. It's all about communication, all about strategy and teamwork. And I'm not sure if Kian and Beta, you know, Kian doesn't speak very good English, so I'm not really sure. I don't know what teams today will be on VC or which ones will just be talking. You know, some players don't even need VC. Sometimes players just feel, they just feel what their teammate wants. But in many cases, you know, communication is pretty big, and, you know, 2 people speaking the same language on VC can definitely be an advantage. Desolator slowing things down, so kind of crazy with all that early action. Nothing too severe yet. I love these snipers from Root here to thin out these Desolators that Kian is so desperately trying to get into the heart of Luke's base. And Root now on 9K. Root the Eagles. Root has to be going to work right now on the Eagles. These Eagles are so late. We're at the 4-minute mark right now. Luke should be double AFC, and his Eagles should be rush. It should be just crashing down the field right now, taking out oils and chain reacting. So many juicy oils because the build space is so small. I mean, Kian doesn't speak like, well, Kian's English gets better every day. Kian's English gets better every day. I kind of forget that. He's not like fluent in English, or at least he wasn't, I don't know, a couple months ago. Seems like he's figuring it out a little bit better. All right, Kirov's now along the top side from both players, Luke and Kian sending Kirov's. Kian sending a Kirov bottom side as well. Beta with a lot of Rhinos in this group. Pushing uphill now into these Grizzlies. Ooh, and Root could be in trouble here. I'm not sure if he has what it takes to defend. Luke going to come down and try to help him out, but that's going to open up the backside for Kian. Lots of sentry guns here. Kian's in a ton of sentry guns. Kirov's not getting too much done. Wow, and so Luke was able to go down and help Root, and Luke now going back to hold off, but Kian has a lot of Rhinos here. Now Beta with a lot of Rhinos. So red, a lot of uncontested Rhinos, but now Luke out with the Desolators to slow it down. So Luke switch over to Kirov's. He's way behind on Rhinos right now, but Desolator's slowing things down. And again, Nothing, nothing too crazy offensive value-wise so far. Kurovs don't get anything done. Oh, the IFVs go down the gut and find a couple targets. Or maybe the Eagles grab that. I missed that. Okay, I was thinking we'd get a little breather catch up, but looks like oh yeah, we get a little breather. Okay, a little lull in the action here. Iron Curtain now ready for both sides. So both sides have Iron Curtains now. Luke on 30K. Everyone has funny money at this point. Everyone's pretty much on 30K. Root should have like a billion Eagles right now. But they, you know, these Rhinos just keep creating so many issues from the red team here. Beta on 2-4. Beta's going to run out of building space. 2, 4, 6, 8 war factories. Kian on 4 war factories. So Beta's just going to be getting a massive Rhino advantages here. Iron Curtain for Kian into the belly of the beast. Oh, he's going to go at that oil. Where's the force shield? Nice. Force shield is able to save it. And Kian just going to pull out there. So we got the force shield out. That is going to put... yeah, nothing too crazy. All right, Kurov's now on the top side again from Kian. This could be a long tournament, boys. I thought these games would be going fast. We got a lot of games to get through today, boys. This is a BO5. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe the first one as these guys kind of dial in the strategies. Kurov's punching through top side. Again, not going to grab much, though. I love this forward war factory from Kian. Get the Kurovs around the front lines. Going to push back that expansion from Root. Now, Beta has Rhinos behind enemy lines, going at the Iron Curtain. Defensive force shield grabs the Iron Curtain, the Battle Lab, and the MCV. Very nice. Okay. Oh my god. And you guys, no one has really broken through and done anything yet. You gotta think, Root's on 50K right now. If anyone's keeping track, Root's on 50K. Root has to mass Eagles. Root could end this game with Eagles. Yeah, Luke is a good teammate. He's helping Root out nicely. But Root's got to get the Eagles in the sky, man. Weatherstorm, the Weatherstorm out. Yeah, the major super weapons could be the meta here. A lot of Rhinos from Beta, bottom side. Root pulling his Mirages back, but the map's getting so gummed up here. It's hard to get their units into position. Iron Curtain top left. Again, force shield out to save the Iron Curtain. Ooh, overshooting that Iron Curtain. Okay, Root on 50K. Yeah, there is enough room for a shipyard. So Kian, that force shield put him low power. We'll see if Kian tries to hop in the water. One Dreadnought out if you pick a quick target before the opponent can get up anti-air. Root needs some prism tanks for sure. I'm surprised to see, I was kind of surprised to see these guys go double Soviet here. Okay. Alright, the Prisms, Mirages, bottom side, Rhinos rolling through. Lots of Prism Towers, though. Ooh, Beta gets gobbled up, bottom side, loses his whole... Oh, Iron Curtain, though. Iron Curtain, but yeah, he can't even punch through. It's just base blocking. He, like, literally can't get to the MCV. Now, you guys, the real insanity will be next weekend when we do the 3v3 tournament, which I am sure will be absolute nonsense. So stay tuned for that. Kurov's on the top side. This is exhausting. These guys have to just be absolutely exhausted. There is the 12 oil limit. So this is the first game so far today on the 2v2. This is the first time we've really seen 2v2 played super competitively. So it'll be interesting to see how the meta develops throughout the day in this tournament. Because players might realize now that it's like, damn, go at the oils. Like, if these games are going to be going 10 minutes, go at the 10-minute mark now. If these games are going to be going long, slowly chipping away at your opponent's oil so they run out. Lightning Storm coming. Lots of Rhinos bottom side. Pretty good Lightning Storm. I think maybe he was trying to hope to catch some of his army there. Wasn't able to, though. Pushing through. Rhinos pushing. What will they get? Bottom right. Goes for the Iron Curtain. There's the Force Shield. Doesn't get the Iron Curtain. Ooh, so now, finally, Kian able to get some damage done. And that MCV is going down, boys. Why is he not clicking the MCV? Why is he not? Okay, MCV goes down. And so we have our first MC. Oh, what? 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 Where does Beta's MCV go? Where did Beta's MCV go? What happened to Beta's MCV? I totally missed where Beta's MCV went. All right, so both players now without MCVs on the bottom side. Luke, God, I missed it. Oh my God, there's so much. Okay. All right, so Kian now, nuke coming. This nuke's going to be juicy. We'll see if he can force shield effectively his way out of it. The nuke is going to be pretty devastating here. You know, actually, Root's a decent target because if they could take out Root's production, that'd be nice. But yeah, oh, oh my God. Yep, there's a YouTube short for us. Oh my God. All right, new meta. Everyone knows now. Get your nuke out. Did I just see a demo truck? Well, I don't know what's going on anymore. Presumably, Kian's going to win this game. Red team up in MCV at this point. So it's the splash damage from the oils. If there's oils, a nuke will take out oils, and then oils create splash damage. So if you build oils close to your MCV, a nuke can take it out. Okay, presumably, Kian's going to be taking this one home. Beta, oh, Beta's broke. Beta went broke. Wow. Wow. Okay. So Root, I mean, what's Luke producing on? Luke still has a war. Yeah, it doesn't matter. This isn't gonna matter. Look at how many Tesla Troopers. How many Tesla Troopers can juice up a coil before it doesn't matter anymore? Is there a maximum? There must be a maximum. The Kirov line right down the middle. Root trying to push in with the GGIs. All right, so that one's going to be GG. That's a 12-minute game. So, yeah, we'll see if that changes. If all these points are going 12 minutes, we will be switching to BO3 because we got to be getting this tournament done today. But we will, we'll see. We'll see. I have a feeling this is going to be one of those ones where match to match, this plays quite a bit different. All right, let's see. Root on 80K. Root has 80K and Beta's broke. Wait, 3? It's only 3 Tesla Troopers is all that it can juice up? We got to fix that. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. All right. Kira, oh my God. Where's the... Oh, the Desolators can't get in. Wait, the Desolators can't get in right now because of the snipers. There's an elite sniper. There's an elite sniper camping the barracks. Oh my God. Comeback City. Let's go, boys. Look at this teamwork. Desolators on the front line. Snipers and GIs. Oh my God, this is hilarious. What can they do? What's the move here? So now he has to pull out so the Desolators can... Oh, the demo truck. Nice, nice, nice. I mean, one way or another, Kian has to win. Oh, Kian has a nuke coming. Oh! That was a big hit. Beta's out of the game. Beta's down to 1 war factory. So these guys are double producing, but the nuke's gonna end this game. Now Beta's low. Yeah, so Beta's out of the game. He has a war factory, but no money. So the nuke, what's the target here? Oh, Luke has an iron curtain, but he's low power. Right here, probably this oil, I'd say. Right there, take out. Oof. So now Luke is producing on 1 barracks. Root has a barracks and a war factory. Beta's... Luke and Root are making this so difficult for Kian. Look at all these Desolators. Oh my God. I'm so glad I'm not playing right now. This is insane. Okay. Yeah, I mean, Kian, okay. One way or another. Oh! Your shields. Yep. Okay, alright. Okay, so... Okay, so Kian has another nuke coming. I mean, ultimately, Kian could slow this down and just go for the nukes, but he's going to go bottom side now. Nothing to defend the War Factory, the AFC. Root calls GG. Oh my God. Alright, guys, over to point number 4 now. We've had 2 disconnects. 1 disconnect for one team, 1 disconnect for another. It's now 2-1. It's hard to really know what's going on anymore, but... Anyway, it is 2-1. It is best of 5. So we are switching sides up here just to keep you guys on your toes and confuse you. So we do have Luke, Team Luke up in the left side now, facing off against Kian and Beta here on the right side. Kian down in the bottom right. So, yeah, I think the Eagles, I think Root had a plan before that last DC to get the Eagles out early. He brings the GIs and the GGIs to help hold. I think that's a good idea. I think it makes a lot of sense. We'll see. Like I was saying before those DCs, guys, again, I'm going to try to do this a monthly thing, the Red Alert 2 World Series. Now, World Cup's only December, so if you want to play the World Cup, you got to wait till next year. But the World Series events, I want to do a monthly tournament, and I want to have Blitz, Red Alert 2, and Yuri's Revenge so that everyone's happy, and we'll have the brackets for different divisions, different skill levels. So I hope to do that as like kind of a monthly reoccurring theme. I obviously can't stream all those games, so I'm looking for other streamers. I already have some other streamers. Doofus and Lloyd have already done some games. So if you guys want to stream some games, let me know. We're looking for streamers. Should be a lot of fun. Should be a lot of fun. Monthly tournament, rankings, all the game modes. Everyone's happy. That finally the early Rhino pressure is able to get what they want there, forces us all in that War Factory. So now Luke down a War Factory here early on. So again, we see the double Soviet here bringing those Rhinos in, and that time we're able to crack through and make something happen. Root's base looking nice and defended, but a couple gaps in the armor there for Luke. Z goes down a War Factory, very unfortunate. Taking some time to get that War Factory back out. Has to switch over to Tesla Troopers, which is never what you want, but Root has Eagles in the sky. Now, let's see how quickly these guys just need to gear up heavily on anti-air. But with the kind of money that Root will get in a mid-late game here, I mean, Root was on 80K last game. So if Root can go 5 AFCs and just keep making dives. Hits a power plant, nice. Slow down production, good. Yeah, I think that's the key to victory here. I think this is going to be tough to do Soviet versus Soviet if you don't end the game right away once the Allied player gets it figured out. All right, so the Tesla Troopers, kind of hilarious. You know that Beta and Keen are going to bring out Desolators pretty quick. So the Tesla Troopers, you wouldn't think are going to get much done. Deso Bombs gearing up from Keen. Desolator's now going to the top side. Or I'm not sure what Keen's going to do with these Deso Bombs. Pushing in. Keen and I think Keen and Beta are kind of annoyed with each other. I think Keen's a little annoyed with Beta. I think Beta's a little annoyed with Keen. So I think these guys are just playing their own games right now. I think they're like, yo, defend yourself. Tesla Troopers doing work. Tesla Troop. Wait, why is he retreating with the Tesla Troopers? Oh, they couldn't even get one power plant. Darn Tesla Troopers. 8 Eagles in the sky now, 4 Root, 4K in the bank. Let's see if he can start going to work with those. The flat cannons are coming out for the red team, but not as many as you'd like to see here. Keenan's trying to do this one the old-fashioned way, try to get in and take value before the allied player can get established, but I think that window's already closed. 8 Eagles come in, they split up, they grab a Battle Lab, nice hit. Does get a Kirov out first now, so Root on the bottom side will have to deal with this Kirov. And Root is pretty tucked in here on the bottom side. Kian pushing into a lot of Prism Towers. Deso Bomb out now. Deso Bomb, what's he be able to get? Nothing. He's going to dive on that oil. Will it take the MCV? I don't think it will. Yeah, he calculated that wrong. Oh, goes down to 1 tick of health. That's actually worth noting, guys. If you're... Oh, Beta has some Rhinos behind enemy lines, too. Luke's going to... Oh, that oil's pretty juicy. He's got... Oh! Oh, that oil takes 3 War Factories with it. Casual 3-pack. So that's one thing to know. If you can dive on an oil and it's 2 cells away from the MCV, it'll put the MCV to 1 tick of health. But then if you can just hit the MCV 1 time, the MCV will go down. That was devastating. Oh, the AFCs went down as well. That was huge value for the red team here. 3 War Factories, the AFCs. Without Root's AFCs right now, they really don't have any offensive presence. There's 3 IFVs on a quest back right. If they get that War Factory, I will lose my mind. They do not. Desolators kind of zoning out that top middle area. Yeah, Beta and Kian, man, look at just pumping War Factories. Just pumping War Factories. Oh yeah, I suppose these colors could be slightly different. The light blue, I thought it was a little easier for us, but yeah, it might be a little confusing for them. All right, so yeah, I don't know. I think there was... They would have had to resist those early attacks. Well, Root's on 14K. The Eagles are back out. What can he make happen here? The thing is, crazy stuff can happen with these oils. You can get such massive chain reactions. Ooh, nuclear reactor doesn't get it, though. Unfortunate. Root better just keep pumping the AFCs, man. Mirage tanks from Root. Ooh, Kirovs. 3 Kirovs right in the front line there. Luke somehow has his production back up, but it's not Actually, Luke's on 5 War Factories. Oh, and Beta here going to find a back door. Orange pushing in. Maybe try to take that nuclear reactor. Grizzly's trying to come up to help defend. Where are Luke's? Oh, Luke's Rhinos are down right now because Luke switched over to Kirov's. Luke's Kirov's doing work, though, top right. But they are going to have to hold on this backside. Root with quite a few Mirages here. Ooh, they do hold. Oh, that oil doesn't go down, so they hold. The Kirov's uncontested. Beta's base. Beta's base gets cleaned out. Oh, and the 1-2 punch. Root comes on the bottom side, hits the nuclear reactor. Oh, that takes... So now Beta's only down to 1 War Factory, you guys. Beta's down to 1 War Factory. No one reacted. Oh, Kian had these flak tracks. Wait, were these flak tracks just sitting here the whole time? Did Kian refuse to defend Beta? You gotta be nice to your teammates, guys. Once you go at your teammates, you beat yourselves, which I think is ultimately what we could be seeing happen here. Things looking pretty good for Team Luke. As soon as you get into a double team, if they can dive on this War Factory, and Beta's out of the game. So Beta now out of the game. It is a 1-on-2 versus the Octo Kid. Not looking good. May Shadowfax with the follow. Come, Shadowfax. Show us the meaning of haste. Kian, and look at Kian. I like how Kian doesn't quit. Kian's just like, all right, I can do this. What's the plan? He builds an Iron Curtain. Kian, it's a 1v2. It's a 1v2. There's nothing for you to do. There's nothing for you to do. Kian. Rolling through now. Iron Curtain not ready. Kian quits out. And hey, we have ourselves a barn burner. All right, guys. So match point. We got Team Luke on the left side with Root in the bottom left. We got Kian. Kian's in the bottom right, teamed up with Beta in the top right. Kian now switching over to Allied. So Allied versus Soviet on top and bottom. It's been a pretty wacky series. We've had a few disconnects, but here we are. Match point. Winner of this going on to the championship. Taking a shot at that juicy $60 first place prize. We also got another $20 going out in other prizes. Let's see how you guys feel about this one. 70% of you on Team Kian. They were ahead 2-0, right? And then we had a disconnect. Then they had a comeback. Or we had a couple disconnects. Anyway. Winner of this going on. The other teams that are playing, Zedberg, Latov, and Artie, please get ready. We are getting a little bit behind schedule from this match, so we'll get you guys in here nice and fast. We're running this whole thing today, boys. We will be crowning a Blitz World Cup 2v2 champion by the end of the day. So Kian switching over to Allied now. You gotta think an Allied and a Soviet is the way to play this 2v2. The Eagles are just so damning once they get out. Even if you have to sacrifice them, just diving on oils, because the oils are having such massive chain reactions. There really is no safe place to build. You could try to posture up in the middle, get some extra real estate in the middle, but can be tough. So again, we are going to see Beta and Kian right down the gut. Now this time, a little bit harder for them. They don't have 2 sets of Rhinos, so Kian's Grizzlies trying to hang in the fight as well. A lot of pillboxes here on the bottom side. They're going to dive on that MCV. Oh, and just like that, Root's MCV. And so maybe Root wasn't as worried this game because, and the AFC goes down, and so tough early on like this. You gotta kind of just go full send here. You have to try to get retribution. You can't sit back. You can't sit back against 2 MCVs. There's no way to do it. Unfortunately, pushing here is not going to work either. Root behind enemy lines now, trying to click down tanks. Not gonna work. Luke, a little bit of a pinch here, but so many Rockies now from Kian. So Kian can really take advantage of this economy with his Allied. He's already got these Rockies, these Eagles. You know, you got to think that's the way to play with these double producing oils. Paradrop back left. Oh my god. Take the oil. That won't get the MCV though, unfortunately. Even if he would have... sorry. I was thinking... I'm sorry. I was just losing my mind a little bit. I thought for a second that the left side was up in MCV, and then I thought the paradrop was going to get him back in it. Dude, 2v2 is hard. There is a lot going on, man. But this one's not going to matter. That early MCV hit, there's just really no way to come back. So, Team Octo Kid going to be taking this one home. Luke, unfortunate. Beta saying go. Key and OP. Key and OP. Beta's looking pretty good.
The kids are coming for you.